Hi, Gary from Kosmic here. I'm here with Braegen over at Roland headquarters, and we're here to talk about some of the new pedals from Boss.
That's right, we've got them right here. This is the new MDP range of pedals, or Multi Dimensional Processing is what they're actually called. It features the TE-2, which is actually the 100th Boss model to be released on the market, so it's causing quite a stir in guitarist circles. Cool. We've also got the MO2, which is the Multi Overtone, and the DA-2 Adaptive Distortion. All three of these pedals just sound incredible, and I have to reinforce that you must come down and try these in store, because until you actually get your hands on them, you won't fully appreciate the quality of sounds you can draw from them.
Absolutely. We were talking a little bit before about some of these pedals, and look, as soon as they came out, the DA-2 is the first pedal to replace my old 1979 OD1. It works incredibly well with a vast range of amps, even amps not known for their distortion in particular, things like the Fender Deluxes and things. You won't believe the sound that these can give, unique to Boss.
That's right, and this is thanks to the MDP, the multi-dimensional processing. It's a way for the pedal to interpret what the guitarist is playing and bring out just the right amount of effect at just the right time. So in the case of the Terra Echo, we can pull out a really wide variety of echoes and delay type sounds. They're not exactly echoes and delays. You've got to try them out for yourself. But if you just play with a little less gusto, maybe wind back your volume slightly and just play gently, you get one type of sound. It's almost a delay with a warm flowing pad type thing. And if you wind up your volume a little bit more and maybe play with just maybe 80% of your picking strength, you get a different type again. And of course, if you wind it all the way up, you get an effect that's not actually been heard in a compact pedal before.
Cool.
Look, MDP technology is very advanced, without a doubt. But the best thing is, as a guitarist, we can actually utilize all our existing picking techniques.
Sure.
Things like hammer-ons, for example, to palm mutes, and even open strums. And each one of these techniques is going to pull out a different sound out of the TE-2. Sure. And that's without changing any of the dials. Of course, there's a wide variety. There's everything from sort of almost a slapback country style effect you can get out of it. Cool, and of course we can wind it all the way to the other end and you get this huge tail on the effect. So a lot of fun.
Great fun for manipulating whilst you're playing too.
Oh, absolutely. Well, let's just play a few things and I'll just... I love this pedal, it's awesome.
It's great fun.
For sure. So that's the Terra Echo. The next one we'll show you is the Multi Overtone, or MO2. So the Multi Overtone is in essence a harmonist pedal that's delivering up these lush multiple overtones that are great for single note phrases, but also for polyphonic lines.
Sure.
Now, there are three modes in the Multi Overtone, or MO2. If you manipulate all these, you're going to get a different sound out of each one. But in mode 1, if you wind up the balance onto the 100% effect, you get this almost lo-fi flute type sound, which is pretty nifty.
Awesome fun.
Great for your Irish jig gig, for sure. Mode 2, with a little bit of detune on it, is going to give you almost an organ type sound, if you like. And mode 3 will deliver up those great octave down lines that are really popular. Great. So again, this pedal, because the MDP is working so hard on this pedal, when you bend a note, there's no chromaticism in the after effect. So when you do go to finally bend a note, the effect will actually move organically with the note
Okay,
itself.
so
and another bonus with the MO2 as well is that there's no false triggering in your playing. With some harmonious pedals, you get this artifact that happens.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily what you're after, right?
sure.
Not with the MO2. It doesn't matter how fast or complicated your playing style is. There you go. The pedal is going to follow you around every single time, which is awesome. So that's the MO2. Next one up is the DA-2, or Adaptive Distortion. This is a next-generation dynamic drive, if you like, that's delivering a wide variety of drives and overdrives and distortions. And thanks to the A distortion here, or Adaptive Distortion dial, we can pull out everything from small combo-style drives wind it up a bit more and we start getting those larger stack style overdrives. Very cool.
Beautiful.
And wind it all the way up, we get what we at Boss like to call killer guitar tones. Gary, what have your experiences been with these pedals so far?
Absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful to see such creative pedals coming out. It's just great to see the variety and the difference. Things like sticking the Multi Overtone with the Terra Echo together, even as a trio, is incredible. The amount of variety you can get. A really organic flute from the Multi Overtone with a bit of drive before it and a bit of reverb.
Kicking.
It's an unbelievable sound.
Should we have a listen?
Let's do it.
All right. So I'm just going to turn the dials here. So I've wound the balance all the way up to effects. Detune is off on the Multi Overtone, which will give us the flute type sound. I'm just going to add a little bit of the Terra Echo here just for a tail on the sound. Nothing too dramatic. Yeah?
Yep.
And then we'll round it off with a bit of DA-2 or Adaptive Distortion at the end. Tones are home, Gary.
Awesome. Love it. And it works beautifully with an acoustic guitar too. It's hilarious.
Absolutely, yeah. These pedals are a lot of fun, but I have to encourage everybody that's watching this video to come down in store and try them for yourself. It's not until you actually get hands-on with them will you actually fully appreciate how awesome these pedals are and how diverse they are. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. Super creative. Ideal for creating something new, modern. There's sounds in here no one's heard before.
That's right.
And that's what I love about them. That's what I adore about them. And the adaptive distortion in particular for an electric rig, it's just that it's the pedal you've been looking for when you're looking for a distortion for an amp that just does not have it.
Oh, well, thanks for trying them out, Gary.
Pleasure. Come on down to Kosmic, try them out.